everybody, it's Christine with Coco Daisy, and I have a very fun project to share with you that I created using the From the Garden collection, the Traveler's Notebook Kit. So the Traveler's Notebook Kit comes with this booklet, which is like a standard size notebook. But it is set up a little bit, it is not necessarily set up like a planner. It is set up more for scrapbooking or journaling, that kind of thing. If you like to do listing or if you like to do collages, it works really well for that. But what I wanted to do, normally I do a couple of layouts and I give you examples of that, but because this theme is perfect for if you do any kind of gardening or if you have a green thumb at all, I wanted to create let me back up. Every spring, I use we usually do a floral theme in the spring, at least one of the months. And I usually grab one of the booklets or one of the notebooks, and I will use it to create the lists that I'm going to show you. But what I wanted to do this month is actually take the simple notebook, which is what comes in the Traveler's Notebook Kit, and kind of combine the lists in that I do for my garden, as well as turn it into kind of a memory album. So I'm going to put pictures in here because it's something I keep telling myself I'm going to do. I take a lot of garden pictures, and then when it comes to the next year and I'm like, okay, what went right? What went wrong? I don't have a lot of pictures, or I do, but I don't have them in one place just for reference. So it would be really nice to have this done. And then next year, when I make my next booklet, I can kind of pull from it and go through, what changes worked, what plants worked. So it's kind of a plant diary, a mini album, as well as a good place for me to write all my buying, the plants that I want to buy and stuff like that, all in one place. So I wanted to show you what I did. Now I'm doing this for planting, but you could do this honestly you could use this idea for anything that you're going to do that you would want to divide up, like even a vacation. If you went on a vacation and you visited different areas and you wanted to make sections, you can do the same idea. So it's just an inspiration wise that way. You don't have to, if you don't garden or anything like that, just take the ideas from this and kind of run with them. So what I did for the tabs is I took the circle stamp here and I stamped that on some of this paper so that some of the white would show through. And then I punched it out using a circle punch, and then I cut them in half so that the cut side is inside and you get the circle side for the tabs. And what I did is I went through and I made 4 sections. So that was what I wanted to do. I needed to have a spot for when I sketch out I do a lot of pots around the house in the backyard, and I will actually kind of figure out what annuals I want to plant and how I want to plant them. So I will actually draw little diagrams. And so that's what this section is for. And for each one of these, I added a piece of chipboard because I thought it was very pretty. I put that in there, and then on the other side, some of them I added one of the die cuts. There's a piece of washi tape here. I did a little bit of stamping and then used the Puffy Alphas, and then this is just printed out on sticker paper to finish off the title. So that's what this area is for. And then on the front here, let me show you that as well. I added a few of the little glitter dots. I added the My Garden and then the die cut of the butterfly. So then that is what this section will be, but it won't be just diagrams. So I will probably have some diagrams here and here and in here. But then on this page and probably here and here and here, I'm going to actually put pictures then as we go through the season of those pots. Maybe put some notes on with them. And then that will also give me the opportunity to use some of the bits that I have left over here. I have some of the rub-ons. I haven't touched the rub-ons because I want to use those to decorate. So I'll add some of those. I've got some more of the chipboard. So that will be how I will finish off those pages. So I've got my pages where I'm going to do my diagrams, and then I have these other pages where I can actually put in photographs. So that's going to be a lot of fun. And then my next section is going to be my herb and vegetable list. So those are the things that I want to get. And again, I have room for more notes about that. And then I also have room to put pictures. Now, the herbs and vegetables, I'm not going to take as many pictures. I know I won't, so this section is smaller, but that's the beauty of it. You can set it up however you want. Now, I know that my planting list will be huge and what I wanted to do with that. So again, here's my header. I made another little tab and then added just a couple little decorative bits, the washi tape, so I have more room for lists or pictures. And again, same idea. Then I have areas where as the season goes, I can add pictures and reference and put notes in here. If I want to add some tip-in pages with some of the beautiful ledger paper that is included in here, I can do that as well. So I can add some notes. I can take some of these, which are beautiful, and I can tuck those in and add more pictures and notes if I want to. What I may even end up doing once I'm done with this, because this is very handy for me to throw in my purse and take with me when I'm buying plants, but I will probably cut this apart and then actually turn it into a little mini album, into a binder. And then that will let me add more pages with more pictures and so on. And then the last section I have here is we all have those spots in our garden that are either overgrown or the plants have died, or you just want to switch up, or you want to put in a new space. So that's what this area is for those changes that I want to make. And then just to kind of give you an idea what I'm talking about when I say I'm going to add some pictures and that in here. So that is what I did here. Just this is a picture from last year. And it just gives you an idea of what I'm talking about, of how I'll print the pictures, add them in, and then I can always add some little notes right around it, journaling, whatever I want to do. I can add a ton of pictures on here if I want. So that kind of gives you an idea of what I mean by as I go along, I'll take pictures. And I absolutely love this spread. This, I think, is just so beautiful. So my idea for this one is to have a grid of either 6 or 8 pictures on this side. I think it would be so pretty. And then have my journaling there because I just love how that turned out. And again, it just leaves me some space to add more pictures. And I think this is going to be such a fun keepsake. So not only will it have my lists in there of what I bought, it will also have all of the pictures when I'm done. So it's just kind of something that I can do through the summer as I snap those pictures. It's also going to remind me to take those pictures of the garden, print them out, and keep them all in one spot. So that is a look at my fun little project. And as I said, it doesn't have to be about gardening. This could be a great Mother's Day gift if you wanted to take it and section it off with different things about mom or different parts of her life, you know, with you kids, or her life before you kids, and then the kids, and then the grandkids, or you know, retire, whatever you wanted to do, you could section it off, and that what a beautiful keepsake that would be too. So I hope that you are as enamored of this gorgeous collection as I am. And make sure that you check out and leave in the comments other ideas that you have for this type of setup. I would love to read your ideas on how you want to use this this collection this month. So let me know that. I would love to know. And then make sure you check out the stamping video where I share with you some tips and that on how to use the stamp set that is in this kit, as well as in the Modern Memory Keeping Kit and our a la carte stamp set that you can purchase as well. So there's some beautiful stamps in there. So check that out, hit like, subscribe, and share. And thank you so much for taking a peek at my little project.